Hi there. Okay, so I decided that I'd like to utilize tarot and the esoteric to deal with the very concrete human experience that we're all going through. This, flow of emotions that we're moving through at any given time. And I decided to do one video for a list of 10 different emotions that we might be feeling and see what Spirit has to say to help and comfort and guide us as we move through this time. So let's get started. This one is about feeling sad. Of course, all of these emotions are very normal and valid. But at the same time, sometimes we can get like so mired in them and our thought processes can keep us stuck. And so I kind of thought, well, it would be nice to hear from Spirit and see if we can get some guidance on all of this. So for those of us who are feeling just very sad right now, we need to understand the situation here. I'm feeling very sad. See the other emotions that I've videoed so far: scared, powerless, lost, aimless, overwhelmed, and anxious. The cards were flying out. Maybe sad is just a little too basic. I don't know. Kind of like from the files of Noda, of course we're all feeling sad. Our life as we've known it has been turned upside down. There we go. Okay. So got the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. And I think what Spirit, and then we've got the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And so I think what we're being told here is that while right now, look at the waves in the background, right? Right now we are in the middle of a juggling act, trying to stay balanced, trying to figure out which is more important. What are our priorities? Maybe even, robbing Peter to pay Paul, just juggling everything right now, including our emotions, including our thoughts, including the notions of me versus you, my country versus your country, my state versus your state, my family versus your family. It's sad to have to make these choices. My health versus your health. It's heartbreaking. By the way, I asked what the time frame was, what I should consider the messages, what the time frame would be. And not only did I see 416 through 516, but I heard it and I kept asking and I was like, really? Like I didn't expect it to be that specific. And I asked multiple times and it it's 416 through 516, and it is okay to kind of look at, like where we are now, kind of the weeks leading up to that, but there's something about that time frame that just seemed so, it was just like nope, this is it. Interesting. So we got the Two of Pentacles and then the Six of Swords. Which is okay, I'm not, should be like that. Which is moving into calmer waters from a period of discord and conflict, fighting maybe even. I think we have an option here. And I think that we need to decide. And we may even feel some sense of grief in a sense of powerlessness, that there is only so much that we have control over. In terms of what is the water, what are the waters going to look like? Are they going to be choppy? Are we going to move into a smoother, smoother waters and sailing? And who's going to be steering that ship? Is there anyone there that's going to help us? But I think we really have to set that intention and put it out there. What is it that we want? This is very much about just the basic needs for survival. Unlike anything that most of us have ever seen. I believe that relief is on its way, but there are possibilities that if we're not real clear in setting that intention and how we want to deal with not only our own emotions and what we're putting out there, but the world, we might move into smoother waters, and we could potentially, it could become even more dicey. So I'm just going to move on because we're just looking at the emotions right now. I'm feeling sad. Sometimes we just want someone to come and, get us out of here, right? Like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be juggling this all by myself. And there may be, this may be about someone who feels very alone in trying to juggle everything that's going on. Yikes, that's a lot of cards. No. So what to do? Got the Ace of Wands. Some kind of inspiration, opportunity for new growth. But something has to die first, I think. Something is going to feel like, wow. Like, really? Why don't you kick me while I'm down? And it could be, letting go of whatever has gone before, whatever, you believed in, bought into, trusted in the past, prioritized. It's like, yeah, no, it has to die so that the sun can rise. Because if we stay in this position of like the 9 of Swords, it's just worry. It's like, all right, come on, just let's, like, seriously, just let's end it already. Nothing to see here. It's over. It's done. Oh my God. Okay. And then the clouds lift and we see the yellow of the sun, the dawn of a new day. Wow, there's so much I want to say about this, but the position that it's in, it's what to do, and so I think we let things die. We practice gratitude. We save. We recognize that while we may not have what we once did or what we thought, the 10 of Pentacles. We do have 4. We have enough that we can stand on, hold in our heart, and maybe even contemplate. And we're all grateful. We're grateful. We're grateful. And we're going to take what we have and while we may not be moving forward right now, we're going to take what we have. We're going to understand that we are true warriors and we are going to move forward in faith that we are warriors and we can decide which way we want to drive our ship, our chariot. Mindfully. It's like we've come through one level of whatever we're supposed to be doing, and we're about ready. We're moving into the next level, but we need time to like sit and be grateful and look at opportunity and blessings even in the midst of this pain and suffering and sadness, and recognize like we're warriors, blanketed and covered and protected by the cosmos, wrapped, dressed in the cosmos. It's so funny. I see a cross here, like, and it's not a cross. It's like it's some kind of a toy, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's symbolic of something. I don't know. But it looks like a cross here. It looks like the red freaking cross, like coming, like somebody really truly is coming. And maybe we're moving into mobilizing, into caring for and nurturing our communities. As we move through this period of transition. And yes, there is going to, obviously, we are seeing death, but in this card, death, there is death, but there's death every day when the sun goes down. There's transition. This is a card of Scorpio, is rising back up. It's an acceptance that death is a part of life. And each person in this picture accepts or watches death ride through in a different way. And it's only like the child that seems unafraid, like maybe too innocent to understand. And because of that is not afraid, because of that is open to the power that can come from maybe recognizing that death is a part of life, and the child is reminding us to be grateful for what we have. We don't need all the stuff, right? We need our people. We need the basics. It's kind of like, well, what are our priorities here? Oof. Changing, our perspective. Leveling up, understanding the deeper, more profound meaning of what we're going through here. And it is sad, and we are all sad, and we are all grieving together. And we can do something with that grief. We can give it a voice. We can refuse to stay down. We can refuse to stay down and say, no, if this must be, then what am I going to do with it for my own growth, for the sake of my life, the power of life itself, an opportunity here. Okay. Pretty heavy. And what is the outcome here? Potential outcome. Potential outcome. Potential outcome. Excuse me. Wow, this is, I don't know, it feels heavy in me. The cards feel heavy. They don't want to fly out. It's like, wow. I think we need, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to comfort through this sadness. I don't know. I think there is again, it's like, okay, humans, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with this? We have to decide what we're going to do with this. Oh my God. Bottoms of the deck, right? What are we learning? What is our takeaway? Giving, receiving. Are we takers, givers? Where are we? I'm challenged. And it's a time to look at, I think what do we see as the most important things to create a fulfilling life emotionally. Possible outcome is to reach a place of fulfillment after a period of rest and meditation and prayer. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get a animal spirit or spirit animal oracle from Colette Baron Reed. Okay. If you're feeling sad, sending you a hug. It's hard. This is really, really hard. And thank God we're not robots. Those of us who really are feeling this sadness, just don't let it take you down, okay? All right. Reclaim your power. Life is a mystery. Chameleon spirit, act as if. Dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. Oh, how sweet. All right. Number 44. Oh, God. Okay. Panther spirit. It looks like I don't have enough storage, so this might not, I might have to do 2 pieces of this, but Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. Indeed. Chameleon spirit, act as if. Okay, what do you want? Give yourself time to cry and then act as if we are healing, we're moving forward, we're creating, we're building. And dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. I'm only going to read that last one, okay? Just for time. Pretty self-explanatory, I think, but I like to read what these say. Bring a gentle touch. The time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of dear spirit, and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you can do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. Amen. I think that is really for the collective. Like I said, we're being challenged. The devil, the shadow in us is being challenged to be give and take, working in community, not always being a taker, working in balance, right? Okay. Let's see. Keepers of the Light. Oracle cards. Keepers of the Light. Okay, take one. Ooh, Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, let's read Miriam. Miriam. Oh, the Miriam. Sorry. The Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels spoke directly to Mary and helped her move beyond her grief so that she was able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the cloud of grief too. They heal grievances of all kinds, including ones that have been created by religion or the idea that God does not love or accept us because of a mistake we once made. The Miriam help us remember that we don't need to ask God for forgiveness because he never condemned us in the first place. Wow. And Postcards from the Spirit, also by Colette Baron Reed. Ooh, that one wanted to pop out. All right. On Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Wow, someone else just got this. Some other emotion. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself in the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, where's that gratitude card, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine Loving Fan Club. Okay. Honey, be you. You matter. Big hugs. It's a really tough time. We're all going through it together. And the fact that you're here makes it a better place. Thank you. Until next time.